Welcome back, everybody. I'm Clifford with Clicks from Clifford. Today we're opening up another box. This one is the Heroclix Iconix Peacemaker on the wings of Eagly. I know there's two different ones. This is the wings on Eagly one. We're going to get into that. Before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe. Join the Discord to talk about some Heroclix action. Join the Patreon if you want to support the channel. That said, let's get into it. Okay, and here is one of the Iconics that I personally was really excited for. The reason I was excited for it is just because of the television series, The Peacemaker. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had no idea who or what The Peacemaker was before that the show came out, featuring the incomparable John Cena, of course. I thought that was pretty cool. So I was pretty excited when I found out they're making an Iconics of it. Which is kind of cool. Not to mention they bring in Eagly into this, who's probably the best character. In the hands of Christopher Smith, anything can become a deadly weapon. Despite his extreme tactics, Peacemaker believes in peace with all his heart, and he'll stop at nothing to get it. Teaming up with Vigilante, Abadeo, John Economos, Harcourt, and of course his loyal Eagle companion, this ragtag group of quasi-heroes will lift your next Heroclix game up to soar on the wings of Eagly. Pretty cool, just like all of the other things. It's got a little open up so you can see all the figures in there. Looks like this one comes with 6. It's kind of weird that the Sherlock Holmes also came with 6, but is in a double, twice as big container. That's kind of funny. Yeah, he's got a little saying here on the front. It's kind of cool. Eat peace is how it starts, which is pretty cool. But with that said, there's also a little picture of John Cena there with his eagle. That's funny. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this. I wonder if John Cena had to sign away like his rights to likeness or something for this. That's pretty amazing. So just like before, I went ahead and took all the cards out already. Comes with cards and a sleeve that has all of the figures. We're going to pop all these guys out real quick. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at each one of those. Let's start with this girl here. Her name is Abadeo. She's holding one of the helmets, which is pretty cool. If you saw the show, she's one of the people that are, they're watching Peacemaker as he does Peacemaker stuff while they're looking for little butterfly people. We have Vigilante hiding behind a trash can. Kind of reminds me of the Spider-Man with the trash can. Really cool figure. A guy with a chainsaw is John Economos. Is that a chainsaw? Yeah, that's a chainsaw. Kind of cool. Who's this person with America behind her? Oh, Harcourt. Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's got a really cool, American flag thing going on behind her. Looking all suave. The Peacemaker, and probably the least dynamic of these figures. He's just kind of standing there. And Eagly, the best figure in the set, probably, I have no doubt. He is really cool. Giant eagle. Let's look at each one of these cards. As we talk about them, I will go ahead and throw them up on the screen so you guys can see, and we'll go from there. First off, we're going to look at Peacemaker. He has the Suicide Squad, Assassin, Martial Artist, and Soldier keywords, which is pretty cool. Now, before we get into his first power, because his first power here is a thing that I heard a bunch of people complaining about, and that's he starts with the DCX S001 Peacemaker helmet. They didn't actually provide a helmet in the box, so there's no 3D object, which typically they give you 3D objects, and I know some people were kind of upset that it only came with a card, which we'll grab right now, and no actual object. I guess it's okay. It's kind of a bummer that they didn't give us one, though. But anyways, he has a special helmets trait. If Peacemaker's equipped with the Peacemaker helmet, when he uses its effect, he may choose a result instead of rolling. That's pretty cool. We'll get into what it does here in a second. And he has Energy Explosion, Penetrating Psychic Blast. When Peacemaker uses Energy Explosion, attack rolls of 10 or higher are critical hits. Cool. I think there was like an old axe called like Yarnbjorn or something like that gave you critical hits 10 through 12, which is pretty cool. That's not bad at all. I think I roll 10s fairly frequently. So, yeah, nothing to complain about. And but he doesn't get that until like 3 clicks in. There's like a random 3 clicks in the middle there. It seems kind of random. But he starts with Running Shot, what is that? Precision Strike, Toughness, and a Special Damage power. flip him over. His special damage power is Outwit and Probability Control, a good combination to have. And then, of course, the Suicide Squad team ability. So the Peacemaker's helmet, I'll throw that up here real quick too, has an effect. Free roll a d6. The equipped character can use the result until your next turn. 1, he has invulnerability. 2, he has flight and sidestep. 3, he sees through hindering and looks like blocking and destroys it. Looks like Sonic Boom, Knockback, and Pulse Wave. That's not bad. Scabies for all. Poison. This is a 5. Gives him poison, and they deal penetrating damage when they use it. That's really good. Choose any other result is a 6. Cool. So he has a special trait that lets him, he just picks which one he wants instead of having to roll for it, and it's 10 points. Not too bad. I like him. Vigilante. Suicide Squad, Assassins, Martial Artist. He has a trait. Vigilante starts the game with a mask token. Shape change, but succeeds on a 3 through 6. If Vigilante has a mask token. When he uses it and fails, remove his mask token. So he still has shape change, succeeds on a 3 through 6, and then as soon as you fail one, he takes it off, and then you just have a regular shape change. You can get really lucky with those shape changes, though. Like if someone doesn't outwit you or have battle fury or what have you, you can get really lucky with that and like always roll, and he could potentially just never be never be hit. He has a special movement power on the top, which is stealth, free, place vigilante adjacent to a terrain marker within range. Considering he doesn't have even sidestep on top dial, that's not too bad. You can move out adjacent to pretty much any terrain marker you see out there. You can even barrier if you wanted to, and it doesn't need line of fire, which is actually pretty surprising. So 4 squares out, you could teleport through walls and stuff if you really wanted to. He also has Blade Claws, Combat Reflexes, and Ranged Combat Expert, so he's kind of good at both worlds there, depending on if you want to shoot or whack somebody. He has a special damage power, which is Exploit Weakness, and he has that in his bottom half, his last 3 clicks. When Vigilante hits, modify his damage by +1 if one or more of the hit characters damaged a friendly character since your last turn. That's not too bad. Late game, he could be hitting pretty hard. He could be hitting for 4 with a Pensai. Oh, also Exploit Weakness, so if you're up close. Yeah, that's actually not bad at all. I like it. Moving on, we're going to look at Abadeo. She has Human Torpedo Activate Power. Modify speed by +3. She moves through walls, elevation, and characters. You move her in a direct path up to her speed value, which is a 6 at the top. After resolutions, make a close attack targeting each opposing character she moves through this action, regardless of adjacency. Hit characters are dealt 1 penetrating damage instead of normal damage. We've seen this power several times with other characters like Juggernaut and such, so nothing too new there. She does get a +3 to movement, which is nice, so she can really torpedo her way across the map. Friendly characters with the Suicide Squad may use that team ability to heal when any friendly character is KO'd anywhere on the map. That's pretty good. Considering Suicide Squad is when an adjacent friendly character is KO'd, you can heal. But now it's anywhere on the map, which is pretty cool. And it's also any character instead of other characters with the Suicide. Actually, it doesn't even, yeah, just any character dies. That's not bad. Including some bystanders. I could see some shenanigans going on with that. She's not too bad. How many points is she? 50 points? Man, I don't know. I like her, but is she good? That stealth top dial is pretty helpful. I don't know. I don't know if she's good or not. I think she's fun. Maybe mid-tier. We'll put her at that. Mid. Oh, here we have the Eagly card. It's got a little Star-Spangled Banner thing at the top. Actually, so did Peacemaker, which is kind of cool. They have the same sort of special background instead of just normal nonsense. Throw a card up for you. Eagly is 30 points. He has power. If no other character has been placed this turn, choose an opposing character that damaged a friendly character with the Suicide Squad keyword since your last turn. Place Eagly such that he can make a close attack. So he's got Colossal Retail. Cool. And that's a trait. So, yeah, he can just kind of do that whenever he wants. Considering he has Blade's Claws and he's 30 points, that's not too bad. You do need to play people with Suicide Squad, which is kind of unfortunate. I don't know if they're the strongest team out there. Could be a lot of fun, though.
he does have another trait, which is support, and support as free, but only if Eagly KO'd an opposing character this turn. So if he kills someone, he can heal. I have a feeling that that's not actually a trait, and it's supposed to be his special damage power. They have it printed as a trait, but they have no special damage power printed on the card. So I wonder if that was meant to be. Or maybe that's not a special power, maybe that's just white. I'm pretty sure that's a special power. But yeah, 30 points for a little Colossal Retail. He also has Hypersonic, Blades Claws, and an 11 attack. So you get to teleport across the map, potentially hit somebody. Yeah. And support, 30 points for a supporter is not bad either, who can kind of act as a mini attacker. For 30 points, Super Sense is not too bad. I like him. I might just throw him on a team just because he's funny. But we're going to go ahead and look at John Iconix. He has Frame Job, power remove all hack tokens from friendly characters, then give a hack token to a friendly character within range. Okay, the character with the hack token can use shape change. When that character uses it and succeeds, after resolutions, you may deal 1 penetrating damage to an opposing character. Just to an opposing character? Okay, that's super random. I wonder if that's used to give people hack tokens too. Let's see. Perplex, probability control. When John Iconix uses either, he may target the character with the hack token, regardless of range and line of fire. So he doesn't actually have a way to put on a hack token. I guess if you remove all and no one has one, that's still the same as removing all, and then you can give one to them. So right off the bat, you can give somebody shape change, and then for some reason, anytime they roll it, they do 1 penetrating damage to an opposing character, which is pretty cool. You could actually put this on Vigilante, and then Vigilante he's got the 3 up, so he could potentially be dealing some sweet damage out using that hack token, which is pretty cool. And then Perplex and Probability Control anywhere on the map, target that character. He's really good. I like that. I don't know if 60 points good because he's got 9 attack at the top and only has that Perplex Prob, targeting the hack token guy on 1 click at the very front, but 45 points, not too shabby. All right, and the last but simply not least, Harcourt with the Argus Suicide Squad, Martial Artist, Police, Soldier, Spy keywords. She has Team Leader, which of course gives her leadership. When she uses it after resolutions, you may move a friendly character with a Suicide Squad keyword up to half their result. That's a pretty random and kind of shenanigan-y. You may potentially just be able to throw someone across the map. Well, just a few squares, especially with how low movement squares are now. That extra movement could actually be quite a bit. She has a special movement, which is sidestep, running shot, stealth, and it's kind of weirdly like first click, fourth click, 6th and 7th, kind of weird. But whatever, she's 80 or 50 points, depending on what you want to play at, or she does get the pen psi and outwit with 3 damage at the top versus sidestep, running shot, no attack power, and range combat expert. So, you kind of pick what you want there. Not too bad. 50 points for a leadership on a Suicide Squad team, though. That's not too bad. And there you have it, guys. That was all of the figures with no special object. I mean, it's got the card, but it's there. There are some shenanigans here, so should you buy it? If you are only a hardcore meta player, I might skip this one. Although I do see some shenanigans coming from John Iconix and potentially Vigilante. The randomness of the Peacemaker helmet, I don't think that really makes it worth it. There's better objects that are more reliable for 10 points. And it doesn't even have any keywords. It just has the Peacemaker name to be free. I don't know. The John Iconix might make it worth it. Vigilante is also pretty cool with the shape change. I'll leave this one up to you guys. I pick it up because I collect a lot of DC figures. I'm going to go with maybe, like on a scale of 1 to 10, this one's it's mid, maybe a little higher than mid, 6 out of 10. So, I'll let you guys decide. I showed you guys everything on there. But with that said, all right, there you guys have it. That was the Peacemaker on the Wings of Eagly opening. It's really dope. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you pick one up if you liked it. It's a lot of fun. So hopefully you get one. But until next time, thanks for watching.